Good morning. Well, whatever time it is for you, maybe it's good afternoon, good night. Hello there. It's me, Aekon Star Elohai. I go by Elohai for short. Thank you for reaching out, I'm hearing. Thank you for not enabling people, not enabling yourself, also having dignity, not letting yourself deal with bullshit, unnecessary menace energy, really protecting yourself ahead of time, setting that intention to have more positive reinforcement, positive thinking, positive relations with certain things you're eating, drinking, consuming overall on the internet or not on the internet. Just like allowing your working relationship to feel more advanced and feel more calm. I'm hearing mistakes, but also mixtape. Maybe letting our pain, our lessons be some of our greatest strengths right now. Seeing weaknesses not as weaknesses anymore. Like it's very... like we have transcended, we're ascending on, we're moving on. I'm hearing like we're off to see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. I think we're really just like moving forward, y'all, and that's really beautiful. Like I'm hearing moving relations. Don't stop the beat. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody. Is that how the song goes? It's really joyful energy right now, and I think we're just like moving forward into something. I'm hearing creepy, but it doesn't need to be creepy. Like, don't make magic, intuition, your intention setting, prayer, even believing in deity, gods, or hearing like whispers, words, even actions, directions is coming out. I'm also seeing Monopoly board, standard of living up higher. Don't let any of these thoughts creep you out. It's not creepy to be powerful, to understand your inner power, to get to know yourself and others more through your interconnectedness, maybe even through telepathic, emotional appeal, like understanding, like I'm hearing empath, like just like noticing like light workers, starseeds, different energies, different entities, not being as scared, like of like seeing different things. I'm hearing Bugs Life right now again. I came up before, but I don't think I ever posted that message, so my bad. I have like a lot of messages I just never posted, but well I'm going back and forth with that, but that's besides the point. I'm just interrupting now. Whew. Is that from like some type of game or something? I'm not sure. I'm also seeing 5 stars, like friends, upgrading, relationships, destiny, destination, but more like destiny, like fulfillment. Like it feels like done and done, a wishing well to kiss and tell. It just feels like you threw it out there to the universe, and the universe fucking heard it. It fucking heard it, G. So just trust it. I'm hearing stability. Maybe some of us need to pray for our security or stability more. Having divine insight for divine actions of what to pursue, what pursuits to kind of like ease up on, and furthermore, new smaller ideas coming in to help us make our projects more creative, more abundant, more prosperous in the end. Just like really settling in the fact that you are super successful, so we need to remove obstacles, blockages ahead of time that are stopping you from achieving more faster, being more productive, being more wise. I'm also hearing being more kind to yourself, to others. Empathy is a huge deal right now. I feel like I'm just seeing tornadoes spinning, and we're going back to the Wizard of Oz energy. It's just like sometimes the chaos, maybe like uplifting. Actually, I'm hearing very loudly. Sometimes the chaos can be very uplifting because it may show you how far you've come character-wise with your own personality traits, of what you can really pull strength from yourself, knowing when to allow yourself to be around others. I'm hearing clout for some reason. Just like knowing where you stand in your beliefs and letting yourself change and develop into something again that is more prosperous thinking. I'm seeing kings and queens, just like royal family vibes, like deep in this castle you got like 10 motherfucking butterflies, but also 10 moats, but also like 10 dragons. Just like every protection counts right now towards your best fulfillment of life. And again, anchoring in that it's already there, like recognizing and saying gratitude ahead of time for everything that you have now and everything that you know is coming, because it's just like you know, you're understanding more and more now, like how strong your will is, how strong your freedom of free will of liberation is taking hold, recharging batteries. I'm seeing Wii remotes, console but now I'm seeing counselor. I'm seeing like you can be your own best friend, like know that very strongly. I'm also like just hearing listening, easy listening. Maybe this is what you're consuming, but also like I'm hearing heart though, your heart mind, as if your heart has its own mind. Like listen to it, even because sometimes the logic flows through that as well. Unpredictable nature, second guessing, double thinking, overstanding your points. Seeing like someone go on the moon and put their flag in the moon, like this is my swamp, this is my territory now. I've conquered. I've done the thing, and good on you. Spirit said, proud of you. Make us even more proud. Like make yourself super fucking outstanding proud. You're a superstar. I'm hearing. You're technologically advancing. I'm hearing. You really figuring things out at this point, and letting yourself resettle in some energy that maybe was kind of, I'm hearing, it just wasn't extravagant enough at first. Even relations, not relationships, but more relations, accumulating wealth, but some debt collector coming through, postman, ring ring, Aesop Rocky, LSD moment, like the music video, 5 Frankensteins later, 16 cents, doubling down on the abstractness of the messages, letting them flow out more, whimsical nature, magical land, Harry Potter, ooh. I'm also seeing my job, so I'm throwing this out there for myself, snappy, unstoppable, good, benevolence. I hope people are able to feel that extra confirmation through these messages more in the future, especially if like we're coming back more often, like knowing what we need to hear and when. It's okay to go backwards and come to ask for something to come forth and forefront, and maybe like this is allowing us to like yo-yo off each other really hard right now. A mirror reflection, but I'm seeing like funhouse mirrors, like when there's like 10,000 reflections all at once, once you step into the big glass room. Dainty, fragile, let's pick up our mess. I'm seeing like Teletubbies, like how they're watching one of the Teletubbies' bellies, because it has like a TV, a monitor being monetized, I'm hearing, but monitoring, stable connection, TV show. I'm seeing Serial Experiments Lane, like godly power, advancing AI, interconnectedness, social media, social plunking, I'm hearing. I'm also seeing people planking, like weird trends, double spank, like fat ass energy is that's what I'm getting in. Oh, silly. It's just like trusting the messages, because sometimes they're gonna be goofy, and it kind of like, I was watching, I think this is coming out for a reason, because some of you might go through this phase or just like notice this in other ways with what you're consuming, and even just like extra communication with strangers, or like workplace, or getting coffee, just like these like conversations that will make you kind of understand frequency, vibration more, in terms of like, oh, this is kind of like a sillier energy, I'm not really tapped into this, but this is just like how it's being represented. Even more so, I was bringing this out because I was like watching a reading, but it caught my eye because it was just like funny, and the nature of that. Even the tarot reader that was speaking, she was like, I already know this is some lower frequency stuff like that I'm about to say. I think she was talking about like people being in jail, and like just like people being like ashy or like bald or something. Like she was like, it was like spirit messages can come through kind of like less gracious, I'm hearing, like living things, cycles. I'm seeing rainbows, but also like unintelligent laughter, like just letting things be goofy sometimes, but also knowing that some things you want to anchor in more heavenly messages. It's going to be like it just make you more unstoppable again. I'm hearing like like, yes, like it can be funny to talk about karmic ways is what I'm hearing. Speaking of which, something about Archangel Michael right now is coming out through on purpose. Like I'm seeing Michael purpose, and that might be like understanding roles with angels, angelic beings, with entities, with speaking and hearing, our relationship with Holy Spirit. I'm hearing holy matrimony, but also holy tantrum. I'm also seeing three bugs, but also praying mantises, and also a triangle. I'm also seeing like lightning bugs now, but also again a triangle with like a neon lights now. I'm seeing golden rays. I'm seeing like the dollar bill with the triangle and the pyramid in the eye. Just a lot of triangle energy coming through. I'm hearing don't second guess yourself and don't overthink. If something came to mind right away, like let's say you thought about Illuminati or something weird, just go with that, flow with that, see what your consciousness, your subconscious is trying to throw out to you. As even though one thing I'm saying, one buzzword, one action, one mixtape, one song, one lyric, one advice point may come out, and I might think it's something, it might bounce off and be reflected in such a completely abstract way for you. And that's part of the beauty of like being willing to engage in this way, in this forefront. I'm seeing people go up the hill, but like it reminds me of like old time war, like American flag, like flag is raised, like we don't need to fight about this, like just let your energy be your own energy. Let your effort, I'm hearing, of being a living thing stand out and produce more of contrast, because it's useful in the end for a big player, big macro level. I'm seeing expert mode, like fantasy land, fantastic ways of communicating, of living, of dancing. I'm hearing of exploring, exploration of character, exploration of timeless nature. I'm seeing forefront again, but also import, like things being imported in to different sections of a country, of a state, even city now. I'm seeing city living worth it. Extra confirmation to stay in different big cities if that needs to come out. Maybe some of us, I know I thought about this before, just like only living in smaller towns because I just like want to farm or something. But right now I'm hearing like it might be very wonderful for your younger adulthood to explore city life more and what that can mean for you, the opportunities it can bring. So hopefully, again, this message just was like extra confirmation for some of us, like instead of it being more about like predicting the future, it's just more of like confrontation of like what is already withstanding in our conscious forefront. Whew, I'm so grateful to be